Days of Activism against violence against women and children is well underway now, and once again GBV, gender-based violence, is in the spotlight. This week the South African Maritime Safety Authority, together with the Department of Transport, have launched a campaign to raise awareness about GBV amongst seafarers, amongst women who work at sea and also women who work at the Port of Cape Town. But joining us now to talk to us more about that campaign is a senior manager from SABC, Lulama Mthembu. Ms. Mthembu, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, sir. Good afternoon to the viewers. Yes, SABC yesterday did launch a GBV seminar, which was the inaugural in terms of the seminar, especially for seafarers. And having been a seafarer before, it was really an exciting time for me to see that SABC and the Department of Transport, they're really taking a step towards addressing some of the burning issues or some of the issues that are out there in terms of the gender-based violence. Remember, when the seafarers are at sea, it's more like one man for himself. You are on board the ship. You depend on the people who are around you. You have to trust them in terms of having a normal relationship. You have to trust them as colleagues. You have to work with them as brothers and sisters. And now if we do have the issues of gender-based violence and we're also promoting females to be in that space, such conversations are really welcomed, and such changes are really giving us hope as women to know that when I am at sea, or when those who are currently at sea now, they are out there, they're not exposed to some of the dangers that have been there or some of the things that we've experienced at the time.
And then when we were talking earlier, you described your experience at sea. We understand that you also spent some time while you were training at sea when you did your in-service for about 6 months at a time, and then another separate 6 months at a different time. Just talk to us a bit more about what you experienced while you were at sea.
While I was at sea, you know, as a young girl, you get there, you are excited to be part of this new venture in your life. And you're also excited that we also, one of the facts that we need to bring forward is you're putting bread on the table for your family. So when you get there, we were 3 females when we joined, and you're joining a group of 19 males. So definitely they've never sailed with women. So now there's that, how are we going to gel? How are we going to communicate? And also other people, they see you there, they see this young, beautiful others, they're looking at your shape and all of that. So those are some of the challenges that we need to, that we need to be addressing, that we need to be looking at, because it's within that space where these people, you work with them at night. Sometimes it's just the 2 of you, it's you and one man. And the only thing you can hope for is to make sure that I hope this person maintains a good relationship with me, so that I don't find myself having to protect myself if someone asks for a sexual favor and yet I'm here to work. Those are some of the challenges that one ends up facing when you are there. And another challenge is we get challenged in terms of the dress code. You get there, you were used to wearing your mini skirts and you were used to just being yourself. But now you are in a space where if you wear a mini skirt, someone will make a comment. And you don't know if must you take this comment as just a comment or what, because now it's coming from a male that you don't even know. And then the other thing that was one of the challenges that we faced when we were there, you get there, you're coming to work, but now there's cultural differences. The males that you're here to work with, they only see you as a woman who can be in the kitchen. And why must you be here? Because you're supposed to be a wife, you're supposed to be raising kids. So you get that discrimination, it's not a discrimination that you are part of the team, but it's a discrimination that is based on your gender. So those are some of the things that we had to push in between to make sure that we're successful in that space.